Can Pepe go lower from here? This is a question I got earlier on my live stream when I was talking to my audience earlier today, as Bitcoin dipped back down below $90,000, actually touching to 89K, which caused a lot of fear in the crypto space and questions as to where the altcoins and where this overall market is going to be going here in the short term. There's many bullish catalysts for 2025, especially for Pepe. You've had Elon Musk talking about it and even putting it on his profile on X recently. And you're expecting, and a lot of people in the crypto space are expecting, that there could be a national strategic reserve for Bitcoin coming in 2025, which leaves room for a bullish sentiment. Let's talk about what's going on right now and what you need to be aware of when it comes to Pepe. So smash the like button, subscribe to the channel for more content, and let's hop right into it. If you want to trade Pepe for yourself, you can sign up for Blowfin using our link down below. Up to a $5,000 deposit bonus when you do sign up for Blowfin, and a 10% discount on trading fees for life when you sign up. Right now, Bitcoin is back to 94K, but earlier this morning, you'll see that Pepe had a big move to the downside because Bitcoin came down to $389,291. Had a pretty big move to the downside. Actually, these are the 4-hourly candles. Let me go to the daily candle. If you look at where we were at from the high of the day to the low of the day, it's actually a very big move for Bitcoin. In 24 hours, less than 24 hours, you had about 7% fluctuation to the downside for Bitcoin. The question, of course, is, are we going to see Bitcoin come lower? And are we going to see Pepe come lower? Now, I had somebody on my live stream earlier today say they picked up Pepe right at around 4015, which is great. You bought the low of this daily candle if you were buying 4015, but the question, of course, is, are we going lower? Well, I want to show you guys this. Pepe coin broke out of this range and tumbled down. Came up here, broke to the top of this, had a new little range, broke down below it, broke immediately through this wedge and straight through to the bottom, leaving room for potential further downside. Now, we all of a sudden broke to the downside on this daily candle, a very large daily candle, into the red. And guys, it's still quite red. This daily candle is closing in 57 minutes at the time of this recording. By the time you watch this video, this daily candle will have closed. And if I had to take a guess, I think we're probably going to see another daily red candle. Now, I do not like the idea of really making any kind of trade right now on Pepe personally. It's kind of in a no man's land. Now, you could potentially argue that there is a short to be had here. You might think, oh, well, here you go, here have a peak here. Maybe it's going to get a bounce here. That's possible. There's a peak back here from May of 2024, but the bigger picture is this, guys. If you look at the total market cap right now for cryptocurrency, we had our first daily candle close, the closest to 3 trillion we've seen since we really touched it last back on November 24th. And guys, what you really want to see for continuation to the upside when it comes to total market cap is a daily candle closing with a body candle close to the top of this previous peak. In fact, what you'd really love to see is a weekly candle closing with a body of the candle resting on this previous peak that we saw back in 2021. So what am I telling you guys? I'm telling you that be on the lookout because we are just at the start of a new weekly candle for the total market cap of crypto, for everything right now. And to see a move down to 3 trillion and get a potential weekly candle close at the top of this range, that is still a 5.6% move to the downside. Now, Bitcoin wicked below 90K today, and a lot of people, myself included, believe that if Bitcoin's breaking back below 90K, then it could slip lower to possibly $85,000, maybe $88,000. If it doesn't hold that, then it could slip as far as, honestly, 73K, maybe 75K that we're consolidating in over here for just a couple days in November. If Bitcoin slips lower, Pepe in the short term is probably going to take a little bit more of a tumble. Where can we expect Pepe coin to go? I would not be surprised to see Pepe coin make a rather large move to the downside, possibly even a 30% move, because the reality of the situation is this, guys. If Bitcoin comes down to 85K. That is a 10% crash for Bitcoin from here. And when Bitcoin comes down 10%, you're going to see Pepe and a lot of other altcoins fall a lot harder than that, and that makes a 30% move to the downside possible. I don't have an exact target for you guys. I would say anything around possibly 401 really would be probably my best target. 401 would bring us down. Honestly, that's like 40%. You can make an argument that potentially it's going to find some support off these previous peaks right here. But what I really want to see, guys, is a weekly candle close and bounce for the total market cap, and then a bounce to the upside. And Bitcoin, if it tumbles 10%, that would correspond very nicely with this. And honestly, guys, I think that we could potentially see some wicks where we see our total market cap come to test these previous bodied candle closes right here. It would not be surprising to me at all if we saw the bodies of a weekly candle match the bodies of these weekly tops back in November of 2021. So be on the lookout, guys. Pepe could be coming lower. You could be getting some discounts. I've been talking about it all day. I think this is a gift. I think there's a dollar cost averaging opportunities. Bitcoin came back up a little bit today after dipping below 90 because there's rumors that the future president on day one is going to have some pro-crypto executive orders. That is what brought us back up, I believe, from 90K. I saw a lot of posts on X go out, and then we kind of had a big recovery. I think tomorrow we might tumble back down potentially. We might see this weekly candle come to 3 trillion, maybe a little bit lower, testing the body candles up over here from 2021. So be on the lookout, guys, because Pepe could spill over a little bit more. And then if we do get those executive orders and we have inauguration happening in a short 7 days from now, 1 week later, again, weekly candle. I'm keeping my eye on the weekly candle. Maybe we have this weekly candle close right here, right at inauguration day. And then inauguration day happens, day one executive orders come out, and boom, we get a bounce for next week. I believe that February is going to be bullish for Pepe. I believe that February is going to be bullish for crypto overall. Anything down here is a great discount for Pepe. If you are lucky enough to get more discounts on Pepe before it potentially goes to maybe even a $100 billion market cap in this bull market, maybe 50 billion, maybe 100 billion. We'll have to see how high it goes. Remember, Dogecoin got to 88 billion in the last bull market. That's before we had ETFs and national strategic reserve conversations for crypto. Now we've got strategic reserve conversations. We've got ETFs. The total market cap for crypto could go to $10 trillion, leaving a ton of upside for Pepe. Any fear you're having today, this is, in my opinion, buying opportunities. It could come lower, so be warned. If I were forced to take a trade today, I would maybe potentially take a short, except to be honest with you guys, I don't really like this zone for trading right now at all. Bitcoin's looking slightly bearish for the short term. Our total market cap, I want to see that bounce off 3 trillion, so I lean short in the short term, but come February, come the new presidential administration, I'm feeling pretty bullish, guys. That's all I got for you in this one. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. By the way, if you haven't already signed up for Crypto.com, a great exchange when you're trying to find a way to enter from your bank account into cryptocurrency. Crypto.com is my exchange of choice for my personal portfolio. When I get my cash into crypto, I go through Crypto.com. From there, I might be trading on a Blowfin or something. Well, if you want to sign up for Blowfin or Crypto.com, sign up down below. Cool thing about Crypto.com is they have these Visa cards where you can take profit and then you can actually spend your crypto earnings on groceries, gas, get cash back in the form of crypto, which is pretty neat, guys. Anyway, that's all I got in this one. I'm Crypto Kip. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel, DCA Hodl. I'll see you in the next one, y'all. 2 videos right here if you want to check them out. See you next time, folks. Peace.